report has been circulating about an FBI investigation into a mysterious UFO museum in Japan that may have revealed to the public a memo about a UFO crash and the alien bodies recovered there. What's in the memo and what's in this secret UFO museum? According to reports, the redacted memo, the name of the witnesses blacked out, is from March 22, 1950, and describes an eyewitness account of the discovery of flying saucers in New Mexico and a possible cause of the crashes. Here's what was in the memo. An investigator for the Air Force states that 3 so-called flying saucers had been recovered in New Mexico. They were described as being circular in shape with raised centers approximately 50 feet in diameter. Each one was occupied by 3 bodies of human shape but only 3 feet tall, dressed in metallic cloth of a very fine texture. Each body was bandaged in a manner similar to the blackout suits used by speed flyers and test pilots. According to Mr. Censored informant, the saucers were found in New Mexico due to the fact that the government has a very high-powered radar set up in that area, and it is believed that radar interferes with the controlling mechanism of the saucers. Despite that detailed account, there doesn't seem to be much more information available about this recovery of aliens and their ships. The memo was kept in the vaults of the FBI where it seems they hoped it would be forgotten. And it was. Until 1994. That's when it was announced that an international UFO research center would open in Hokkaido, Japan. According to another FBI memo from that time, the center would have a library containing over 10,000 official documents relating to UFO phenomena gathered from multiple countries that would be available to researchers and, the part that concerned them the most, to the general public. It appears the FBI's concern may have had an impact on what is now called the Cosmo Isle Hokkaido Space and UFO Museum. While the main building is shaped like a flying saucer, the museum's emphasis seems to be more on space memorabilia, with exhibits on both US and Russian missions including Vostok 1, the actual Russian spacecraft that took the first person into orbit in 1961. Which brings us back to the museum and the 1950 memo. Why is the memo suddenly in the news again? Has something new been found about the 1950 crash that's being covered up? Again? Is the museum going back to its original and possibly suppressed goal of finding and making public information about UFOs and alien encounters? If so, it's about time.